Hold on. My niece Ashlee, who very much posted her videos on social media with some accusations about her family. My family was a little surprised.
Well, there was a lot going on the internet.
Tamara announced that she would be interviewing our niece Ashlee on Tamara's podcast. I didn't think it was a good idea.
I am getting Ashlee. You're not going to make me feel bad about that. I wanted her to come to a safe place.
Okay, so this story right here, it's the kind of situation that makes you stop, rewind, and ask yourself if you really heard that correctly. Because what started as quiet whispers inside the Braxton family has now exploded into something nobody saw coming. And at the center of it all is Ashlee. Yes, Ashlee, finally stepping forward and saying something that completely flips the narrative people have believed for years. We're talking about identity, family secrets, and a moment that allegedly changed everything. Because according to what's being said, Ashlee didn't just uncover the truth about who her real mother is, she walked into a situation that she was never supposed to see. Something that left her questioning not just her family, but her entire life. And when she finally spoke up, it didn't just shake the room, it shook the entire foundation of the Braxton family image. Because if this is true, then everything people thought they knew wasn't the full story.
Blamed for something that I didn't do.
So who gave the man my address?
It's called an attorney.
Oh, he can't find my address in that letter. That house not even under my name. Because I know y'all give about me. I'm not expecting y'all to really give about me. But what I am asking about is my child.
And trust me, the deeper you go into this, the messier it gets. Now, to understand why this revelation hits so hard, you have to go back and really look at how the Braxton family has always presented themselves. For years, they've been seen as this tight-knit unit, strong women bonded by music, fame, and shared struggles. Fans connected with them because they felt real, not perfect, but relatable. Ashlee grew up around all of that. Cameras, conversations, tension, laughter, it was all part of her world. But even in a family that open, there are still lines that don't get crossed. There are still truths that stay buried. And according to insiders, Ashlee always had questions. Not loud ones, not the kind you ask at the dinner table, but quiet thoughts that stayed in the back of her mind. Things that didn't quite add up. The kind of feelings you can't explain, but you also can't ignore. People around her noticed it too. That subtle distance, that sense that she was searching for something, even if she didn't fully understand what it was yet.
And so when my house got robbed, that was really hard for me. And people that's close to me knew that. And I have gone to great lengths and spent an obscene amount of money keeping my home and keeping myself safe, because it's just Logan and myself.
Yeah.
And when that was violated, that was like, wow, so y'all giving out my address now? Well, y'all know. Because I know everybody was like, well, she lived with her mother, and everybody thought I was having financial issues. No, that wasn't the case. I just didn't feel safe anywhere.
Yeah.
You know? And it was like, I didn't want to leave from my mother's house, because if everybody has a good relationship with their parents, your home or your family's home is a safe place. Mm-hmm. So for me, it took me a long time to actually buy a house here that I actually lived in. Like, I have 3 that's just sitting here in the city because I just didn't feel safe enough to move into.
Yeah, so when they gave out that address, she just felt like they already knew what you was going through?
Yeah, man, because, not only did he send it to my house once, he sent it to my house 3 times. He sent it to my house. He had someone walk it up to my house. He sent it where they sent it through U.S. mail, and then they sent it there. They sent it through U.S. mail, and then they sent it through
and it said your name on it,
Said
obviously.
my name, where I was, and sent it through UPS. And I'm like, I mean, are we being intentional here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was really upset about it. And unfortunately, at that table was the first time that I had seen
them like, I got a cease and desist, and nobody said anything.
Because it was never a factor of a cease and desist. It was the fact of who gave out my personal information.
Yeah.
My home.
Because here's the thing. family dynamics can be complicated, especially when you grow up in the spotlight. There's pressure to maintain an image, pressure to protect certain narratives, and sometimes that means not everything gets told the way it really happened. But here's the twist. What nobody expected was that the truth wouldn't come out through a conversation. It wouldn't come from a planned reveal or sit-down moment. No, it came in the most unexpected, uncomfortable way possible. A moment that Ashlee allegedly walked into by accident. And once she saw it, there was no going back. So let's get into what people are actually saying happened. According to what's been circulating, Ashlee allegedly walked into a situation involving Towanda and Michael Jr., a moment that wasn't meant to be seen. Now, details around this have been kept intentionally vague, but what's clear is that whatever she witnessed raised serious questions for her. Questions that quickly turned into realizations. Because it wasn't just about what she saw, it was about what it meant.
She was trying to break it up, so we're just gonna go with what she said. When she tried to separate us, I didn't feel like she tried to separate us. I felt like she tried to separate me. You get what I'm saying?
I can see why you think that.
Right, because she pushed me and turned and protected Tony.
She did.
Right? And gave you a superstar. You're the number one R&B. Right? So that's what I was feeling like.
But aren't y'all all superstars?
I mean, okay, fine. I don't have to be, and I definitely don't have to be in my family dynamic. I'm okay with being the youngest sister of amazing siblings that I grew up with that are beautiful and talented and Black.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't have to be a superstar in that situation. When I'm at work, you will give me my flowers. You will respect me. But when I'm in that situation with my family, we don't even have to bring up our occupation.
Right.
And the status of our life.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah,
right?
I don't think so.
But I just felt like I was pushed in the corner at that table. Like, I really came to discuss my niece, where's everybody head at in this, and who gave out my address. That was the objective for me. Yeah. And I didn't mean to come, in a way that was combative or aggressive. I was really trying to have a real sensible conversation. Now, when people started pushing my back up against the wall and I had to come out fighting, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Do you feel, did this happen, this whole situation, the cease and desist, was that sent before Towanda's wedding?
All of that was before Towanda's
wedding.
And before the bridal shower that I was invited to, but I wasn't invited to.
Do you feel like you was uninvited because they felt like you were trying to put the family on blast with your niece, or?
I wasn't trying to put my family on blast with my niece. My niece put her experience on blast by herself.
Yeah.
And I signed up to support her. And I still am signed up to support her.
So what was Towanda's issue with you? Do you feel like that you were uninvited from the wedding? Because originally you were.
But I was uninvited from everything before the table.
Yeah.
So was I really invited to the wedding, or was it another part of being gaslit?
Imagine being in that position. You think you understand your family. You think you know who plays what role in your life. And then suddenly something happens that makes you question all of it. That's not just shocking, that's destabilizing. And from that moment on, things reportedly started to unravel. Ashlee began connecting dots, looking back at past interactions differently, replaying moments that once seemed normal but now felt off. And the biggest question of all started to shape up. What if the story I've been told about my own life isn't the truth? Now this is where things take a really emotional turn. Because confronting something like that isn't easy. It's not like flipping a switch and suddenly accepting a new reality. It's messy, it's confusing, it brings up anger, sadness, and a deep sense of betrayal. And according to those close to the situation, Ashlee didn't immediately go public with this. She sat with it, tried to process it privately, tried to figure out what was real and what wasn't. But the silence didn't last forever. Because eventually the weight of it all became too much to carry alone. And when she finally spoke, that's when everything changed. Ashlee reportedly confirmed what many people never even considered, that Towanda is her real mother. Not in a symbolic way, not in a raised me like her own kind of way, but biologically. And just like that, a whole new layer of family history was exposed. Now think about the implications of that. If this is true, then it means there was a decision made at some point to keep that information hidden, to create a different narrative, to present a version of the truth that the public, and possibly even Ashlee herself, believed for years. And that raises a lot of uncomfortable questions. Why was it hidden? Who knew? And most importantly, why now? Because, let's be honest, family secrets don't stay buried forever. They might sit quietly for years, even decades, but eventually something happens that brings them to the surface. And when they come out, it's rarely clean. Now here's where the drama intensifies. Reports suggest that once this information started circulating, the reaction inside the family wasn't calm or understanding. It was tense, emotional, divided. Because not everyone agreed on how this should be handled. Some believed it should have stayed private, that certain truths don't need to be shared with the world, that protecting the family's image matters. But others, they felt like the truth should have been told a long time ago. And that's where the real conflict begins. Because this isn't just a story about drama, it's about identity. Because at the end of the day, knowing where you come from matters. It shapes how you see yourself, how you connect with others, how you understand your place in the world. And when that foundation gets shaken, it can feel like you're starting from scratch. Ashlee reportedly struggled with that, tried to find her footing in a situation that didn't come with a clear path forward. Because what do you do when your reality shifts like that? Do you confront it head on? Do you step back and try to process it quietly? Or do you walk away from it entirely? There's no easy answer. And that's what makes this story so powerful. Because behind all the headlines, all the speculation, all the reactions, there's a real person dealing with something deeply personal. And it doesn't end with one statement or one reveal. The emotional impact lingers. Relationships change, conversations become more careful, boundaries get drawn. And sometimes, even when the truth comes out, healing takes a long time. Now let's talk about how this has affected the bigger picture. Because the Braxton family has always been seen as strong, united, and resilient. But moments like this, they test that image, not just publicly, but privately. Because when something this significant comes to light, it forces everyone involved to confront things they may not have been ready to face. Old decisions, old secrets, old wounds. And not everyone handles that the same way. Some people lean into honesty, try to rebuild through transparency. Others, they shut down, protect themselves, avoid the conversation altogether. And that difference in response can create even more tension, because now it's not just about what happened, it's about how everyone chooses to deal with it. Ashlee, from what people are seeing, is trying to find her voice in all of this, trying to tell her story in a way that feels authentic to her. And that takes courage, because speaking out, especially about something this personal, comes with consequences. People will have opinions, they'll take sides, they'll question motives, but at the end of the day, the truth, her truth, is hers to tell. And that brings us to the bigger question. What happens next? Because moments like this don't just fade away. They leave a mark on relationships, on reputations, on the way people see each other moving forward. But they also create an opportunity for honesty, for growth, for rebuilding something stronger than before. It's not easy, it's not quick, but it's possible. And maybe that's the real takeaway from all of this, that even in the middle of confusion, betrayal, and emotional chaos, there's still a path forward. It just depends on whether everyone involved is willing to take it. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think Ashlee was right to speak out? Or should something this personal have stayed private? Because one thing's for sure, this story isn't over yet. And if this is just the beginning, then what comes next might be even more shocking.